Hello everyone and welcome to System Hoppers, the actual play podcast where we can never decide what we want to play. My name is Mark, and join me and my friends Tobin, Vicky and Steve, as today we're gathering duality dice and exploring the Sablewood as we play Daggerheart. This is the third and final part of the Sablewood Messenger scenario. For an explanation of the rules, please do check out part 1. To give a quick recap, the group have been tasked by a royal mage to deliver some mysterious cargo to the Whitefire arcanist in the town of Hush, located deep within the mysterious and dangerous Sablewood. Tobin is playing Lazare, an Infernus giant seraph. Vicky is playing Titanya, an Emberkin assassin. Steve is playing Radan, a Fawn warlock. Last session, the group arrived in the town of Hush and went to the local tavern to look for the Whitefire arcanist, or as one of the players seemed to think, the White Flame alchemist. After chatting to a child that was lighting lamps and the bartender, they were finally pointed in the right direction of their home. A giant hanging flower-like birdcage suspended in a tree. Eventually the group managed to get the arcanist's attention and meet her, a strange firefly fairy hybrid who was very curious about her new guests and the delivery they had for her. She opened it up to find it was a ward stone from the capital that must have been secretly replaced so she could renew the ward's magic. Due to the dangers of the Sablewood, she asked the party for help, saying the ritual's magical energy might attract undue forces, or big midges, as Lazare described them. The group rested at hers to prepare and tended to wounds, stress, and armour, before heading to the Open Vale, an open grove seeping with magical energy, with a giant stone platform in the centre. The arcanist began the ritual, as she began to channel the energy into the ward stone. Almost immediately, the Open Vale reacted as the party saw skeletal warriors rising from the dead, and forest spirits that were being drawn by the volatile magics. As they got ready to repel these undead forces and protect the arcanist, because that's where we're going to jump in from. For this combat, I've got a countdown that is an 8, a D8 set to 8.
Right.
And it's just, you defend her in the ritual, it'll tick down, but if you don't, it could tick back up.
Okay. Are we're trying to get the countdown to 0, is that correct?
Yeah. So right now I've got it on an 8.
Okay.
Essentially helping hold off the forces that be may tick it down. The arcanist is damaged or hurt, stuff can tick it back up.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Got one off to the east quite far, one wraith from the east, one from the north moving down. The arcanist is on a little raised platform with the magic. There's essentially a skeleton in each direction almost around her. Radan, you were on a rock, I believe?
That's what I was.
Yeah, you're on a rock on the north side. Lazare, you're to the south of this open vale. And Titanya, you're closest to the arcanist at the minute. So the initiative is for you guys, on you guys right now, I believe, yeah? Or I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say that everything happening was the skeletons raising and the wraiths moving closer.
Anyone got any cool shit they want to do to open us up?
Well, I've rolled my prayer dice, which I have to do at the beginning of every session.
Oh.
Equal to my spellcasting, my subclass spellcasting trait.
Sing a little prayer for you.
Yeah, sing a little prayer for you. Do one of you two want to go? Or do you mind if I take a swing at one of these?
Go for it.
I'm going to use my spirit weapon. Where's it gone? If I have a weapon within that has an attack range of melee or very close, I can spend a stress, which I am going to, and it allows me to. Nope. The stress is later. If it's melee or very close range, I can attack someone at close range with it as it flies from my hand. I can then spend a stress to attack an additional creature within range. I'm going to go for. There's one to my northwest and then one to my east. I'm going to go for the one to the east.
They're both in close range, you.
That is a 17 in total with hope.
17 with hope, that'll hit.
Yes. And then I'll mark the stress.
Yeah. It'll hit them both.
To attack both of them. Oh my god, I need another dice. Where are we? Nope. There we are. So D8 plus 1 physical. 5 physical damage.
To the first one?
Yes. And then to the second one, 2 physical damage. Isn't that fun?
2 physical damage.
Crazy. Oh, it's with hope, so I'll gain a hope.
I know you rolled with hope, so the initiative is yours. I am going to spend a fear.
Oh my Christ.
Have the skeletons take a turn.
Not the skeletons.
The 2 you just hit. So I was saying, as you swing your censer, you kind of like throw it and then just have it kind of arc around then.
It's like with the thistle folk, because it's on such a long chain. I throw the chain out to one end. I throw the sensor out to one end, and then lash with the other end to the other side.
As these skeletons kind of rise up, then they're kind of drawn to the magic as you kind of swing your sensor and swing at the first one. The magic kind of catches its attention as it moves for a second. You kind of hit its bones and hear them kind of crack, but it just kind of bends back and then kind of repicks itself up and just snaps itself into place. As you arc it, the second one kind of more alert to its like ducks. It just skims the top of its skull,
Takes its hat off.
cracking its skull, but obviously doesn't. That's not enough to incapacitate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate the skeleton's group attack feature. Spend a fear to choose a target and spotlight all ancient skeletons within close range of them. I'm choosing you.
Okay.
As they both move in on you, they get 1 attack roll, and then they just do more damage if they both hit. Well, if
Yeah.
they hit. So I roll a d20, and that is a 14.
14 does hit.
So that is, can you take 8 points of physical damage?
That is below my minor threshold, so I'm gonna spend an armor to not take any damage.
Yeah, I'll say it. These things have like rusted swords. Then, as you like as they slash at you, they like you kind of. Actually, you don't wear armor, do you? You're just naturally.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll say these swords are kind of struggling. They're hitting into you, and you feel the pain, but not enough to like cause any serious damage. But you are being swarmed. Anyone else?
I can have a little go.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Gotta be careful. This reckless fear spending. I only got 3 left.
Hang on, Mark. Steve's about to roll. You're about to get 7 more.
You're gonna
Right, you take a turn.
You're about to get fear maxed.
I will mark a stress to imbue my weapon with my patron's fury. I've got 4 favour. When I make an attack, I can spend any number of favour to gain 1d6 bonus damage.
I bet you've got a lot of things you can spend your favour on, can't you? Like you've got a few.
Yeah, most of my stuff uses favour. I mean, I could gain additional favour. I don't think I need to at the second. Okay, I'll do my little goatee hop to get myself into melee with this fella standing next to this rock.
Yeah.
So the one to like the north. Yeah. Northeast.
Yeah. So you hop from rock to rock, like.
Do a little rock hopping. I will give him the old stab with the cutlass.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
That is a 14 with hope.
14, that will hit. Roll damage.
So that'd be 14 damage on that hit. I will spend 1 favour to do an additional d6.
Yeah.
An extra 1 damage. Thank you so much. 15 damage in total.
As you jump over, this skeleton, like I said, is drawn to the pulse from the arcanist. Turns to almost see you as you hop. As you slash at it, normally like a slashing weapon probably wouldn't be great against a skeleton, like no flesh or kind of body. But as you slash into it, your kind of magical kind of energy hits it and it just shatters apart.
You're rank nerd.
My God, you blew him away. He's in the trees.
That is me done.
No, I don't think I want to hijack the initiative. Titanya, did you want to do anything?
Yes. I am going to spend a hope, and I'm going to use my spell, Rain of Blades.
Okay.
Which is make a spellcast roll and conjure throwing blades that strike out at all targets within very close range.
Yeah, both the skeletons around Lazare.
I stand very still.
Yeah, make a spellcast. Or is it whatever your spellcasting trait is?
That is a 9 with hope.
9 with hope does not hit.
Can I do anything to...
Oh, I'm going to spend a prayer dice.
Yes.
So your little for me. I'm going to spend one of them, which is a 2. So it takes it to an 11.
11 is still not enough.
I'll spend the other prayer dice to take it to a 12.
12 is just enough.
Yeah, there we are. It says I can use a spent dice's value to reduce incoming damage, add to a roll's result after the roll is made, or gain
A multiple.
Yep. Where's it gone? You can spend any number of prayer dice to aid yourself or an ally within far range.
Cool. Yeah, I'll say that as you see these are about to miss, do you just like mumble a quick prayer, or do you like
It's more a case of
dump the enemies in the way?
I see them about to miss, and I just pull the 2 skeletons in the way of the daggers.
yeah.
Like I feel like I'm big enough to like reach both of them and be like, nope.
Yeah, that's more roll damage for that.
Is this 1d8 each, or is this the same damage to each of them?
I think it's the same damage because you only roll the once for all targets. I think the damage would also be once for all targets.
Okay, I'm gonna use my ability not good enough to re-roll that one. Okay, I'm gonna use my ability not good enough to re-roll that 2.
Nearly. We're getting there. Come on.
If this is a 3,
Roll a 3. Roll a 3. Come on.
I'm going to cry. Yeah!
Hey!
So that is 7 plus 2 for 9. I'm also going to use my ability First Strike, which is first time in a scene you succeed on an attack roll, double the damage of the attack. So that is 16 points of damage. 18 points of damage.
There we are.
I can math.
Both skeletons had 1 hit point left each. As you throw these blades, then they're about to miss, and Lazare, you manage to just shut them in the way as they both just hit them and just kind of explode with this kind of shadow energy.
Sorry, it's my first time doing that. Not quite good at the aim yet.
It's okay. We work as a team.
I'm gonna spend a fear.
The fear.
Because all this hope rolling
He's
is
spending the fear.
the fear. Oh, I've got to knock the countdown down by 2 as well. Radan,
Hi.
as you destroy the skeleton, you know the forest wraith to the north. You see its form kind of moving towards the arcanist, and then it flickers. And each time it flickers, it's a bit closer, and then suddenly it's just next to you. Oh, actually, I have to make the attack roll first. That is a 14 to hit.
That's probably going to hit.
Yeah, as the creature flickers, you see it's this a gaunt face, pale, an undead ghoulish kind of wraith creature. As it's in front of you, it reaches out, and you see its hand just brushes across your cheek. Can you tell me a terrifying moment from your childhood? You flash back to some formative memory.
I'm Seaborn, so I think it would make sense if I very nearly drowned as a child.
She touches your cheek and you're just filled with that feeling of, your lungs being full of water, you're struggling to catch your breath. Then I get to roll a bunch of dice.
Oh.
That is... Can you take 17 points of magic damage?
Oh, peace.
Oh.
And you are temporarily vulnerable.
I mean, I'll pop an armor. I'll take 2 HP damage because that's a big ouchie.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing hits fucking hard. Jesus.
Yeah.
I hit very hard.
Do you mind me going again?
Go for it.
Would that be cool?
I'll say as you manage to react suddenly as you bat this creature away, as it kind of form just it's mist-like form kind of just catches itself.
Can't wait for the one hiding in the trees to the right to come do that to me as well.
That's a memory delve attack.
Oof. Can I move? I forget the movement.
You can move close range at your 10.
I'd like to do that. I'd like to move up towards the right-hand side of the dais.
Yeah, trying to get closer to Radan and two.
Yes, seeing the wraith sort of go for him, sort of be close enough range to the arcanist Radan and then the creatures as well.
Yeah.
might be a bit of a nasty pasty to them, if you don't mind. I'll go for the one that's just attacked Radahn. I'll throw the sensor way past the pair of them, and then almost like using my other arm as a brake, I'll like slam and pull on the chain of the sensor to bring it into the back of the wraith, if that's possible.
Yeah, roll to hit. I'm also so sorry, Steve, that you're the only one that seems to have taken damage in this adventure.
That is a 14 with fear.
14 does hit.
Cool. That is a D8. 6 plus 1 for 7 physical damage.
7 physical damage.
I think that's going to be me.
You throw the sensor, like, letting it go wide. As you pull it back, the wraith doesn't, like, react to it. As you see, it hits into it and, like, discorporates its form, but doesn't seem to have done as much damage. You know, it's almost like it just phases through its body. It did take the impact, and you see it kind of, like, part of its form kind of reform, but it's definitely wasn't as impactful as it could have been.
Okay.
You rolled a fear, didn't you?
I did, yes.
You know what? As I can spend a fear to use Vengeance of the Veil to summon 2 additional skeletons within close range of very close range of APC.
Oh.
How rude.
As you see these skeletons clawing out the ground, like, you know, like ravenous, like drawn to this magic. That's all I'm going to do.
You don't want to, like, punch me in the kidneys while you're at it? Like...
I've got 2 fear left. Actually, no, I still can take... Actually, no, I can have something take a turn, because that's just a thing I can do. That's an environmental feature.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Skeleton climb up onto the dais. And he is not going to hit with that. As you see, one of the skeletons scrambles onto the kind of dais, moves its sword and takes a swing at the arcanist. She's focused on channeling the magic into this keystone as she moves an arm up and just kind of like puts up like a shield, like a barrier, just to deflect the attack. As she's kind of so focused on like channeling this magic, like she just blocks the thing. But that's all I'm going to do. But back to you guys. As you have 1, 2, 3 skeletons around you and 2 of these wraiths.
Do you want me to try and clear this guy that's on top of the woman?
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah, I'll do my little hop.
Yeah.
I will. I'm going to use 3 hope to roll a d4 to get an additional 2 favor, which puts me at 4 favor.
Nice.
Then I'm going to make the attack. I'm going to use the 2d6 additional damage if I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for that. 16 with hope.
Yeah, gain a hope.
Nice big 11 on the hope dice there. You love to see it. And then I will do damage, which is 18. That's a 7 and a 6 again on the damage. That's pretty spicy.
As this creature's focused on trying to hit the arcanist, it's like two-handing this sword, just smashing at this barrier of hers. As you run up behind it and just smack it, hit with your cutlass in the back. As you hit across its spine, it kind of falls apart into bones. As you see the arcanist, like her eyes are kind of have this like whitish glow in them. Thank you very much. As she like beams this energy into this keystone. So I knock the countdown down from 8 to 4.
Ooh.
Then it's with hope, so it's still on you guys.
Yep. Come on, Vicky, do a stabby.
I mean, I'm just gonna hit the fucking wraith thing, skeleton thing next to me.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, again! That's a 9 with fear. It's not
9 with fear. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Remember Vicky quipped about me providing all the fear.
Excuse me, my first roll was with hope, it just didn't hit.
Oh, I will take your fear for fear bank.
Pay no attention to mark measuring distances.
Mm-hmm.
Lazare, does a non-natural 20 hit?
Yes, I suppose.
As you kind of take stock of the battlefield, you see it again as the wraith to the east kind of flickers. It looks almost as if it's past you to the arcanist. As it just appears in front of you, as you kind of ready yourself to kind of block an attack, it does it again. It touches you with this cold, necrotic hand. What's a terrifying moment from your childhood?
That is a great question.
Or just something that, would... A formative, horrific memory.
Well, that's the thing. Lazare doesn't really remember much of growing up. I think as this wraith, touches him, instead of it being a, formative memory of, him growing up, everything just goes, black. It's like an inky black surrounding, and he's on his own for, a split second. Very cold, void of any, life or colour.
Oh, I love it. I like kind of the emptiness kind of hitting you then. Yes. You kind of are snapped back into kind of reality as this damage, as you feel this necrotic burn. As can you take... What's that? 15 points of magic damage.
That is into my major threshold. I'll spend 1 armor slot to reduce it. So I will take 1 hit point.
I worry because I know these things can hit hard, but I also know you've got armor and shit. So.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, to be fair. We should be good.
But yeah, there's creatures in front of you now. As about you guys.
I was going to do a little move. Do a little move for me. That's going to be in my head all night now. I'm going to move next to the pair of them.
Yeah, still in melee with the skeleton and the wraith.
So that I'm in front of the arcanist from their view. And I'm going to try and strike one of them. I'll strike the skeleton, I think, first.
Yeah.
And then I will try for the second one.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Punch it right in its dumb bitch head.
I shall. That 12 with fear.
Against the skeleton.
Yes.
That will hit.
Okay.
Again, a fear.
I'm going to spend a stress to... Where's it gone? Target an additional adversary within range with the same attack roll. Does that hit the wraith?
12 on the wraith. No, that does not hit.
You pisser. Okay, so it's just the skeleton I've hit.
Yep, wraiths are a bit tankier.
Bit tougher. 4 physical damage on the skeleton.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a stress to crack the whip and force all adversaries within melee range back to close range from me.
How far back?
I think the wraith can go back to the tree line.
Yeah. As you crack the whip, like a normal, ordinary whip, it's kind of imbued with this, divine energy. You hit the first skeleton with the sensor, it kind of rattles back. As you crack it, this, almost divine, gust of wind hits both of them. The wraith, mostly being incorporeal, is just blasted back about, 20 feet back to the tree line. And the skeleton kind of rattles back, and at first you kind of think maybe that's defeated, kind of killed it, as it just kind of reforms its bones, picking itself back up.
That's fine.
That was with fear, right?
Yes, it was.
As you knock one of these skeletons back, one of these wraiths floats over to you. I'm going to spend a fear.
Oh.
And you're vulnerable now, aren't you?
Yes, I am, yeah.
So that gives me an extra d6. That is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, now.
Yeah, so as this wraith kind of goes, you brace yourself to kind of get hit by this again and kind of try to defend yourself. As the creature instead just pushes its way through you.
Ooh.
As it passes straight through you to move towards the arcanist. As it do it though, you suddenly realise you're watching this as it going through you has pushed part of your soul out of your body. You've become untethered.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
You cannot act again until the ritual countdown is ticked at least once more down.
Okay.
As you kind of just stand there watching,
Doctor
the person in Doctor Strange, and you kind of get knocked your spirit out of you. But yeah, that's it.
Cool. Well, guys, it's down to you for a little bit.
Okay. Vicky, you okay if I try and handle this ongoing scenario?
Uh-huh.
Lovely. Alright, I'm still imbued, so...
Yeah, as you see it's moved through Lazare, who is just standing there as far as you see, and is just trying to almost move towards the arcanist with its outstretched, cold hands. Just kind of, drawn to the arcane energy she's putting out.
Spend 3 hope to call out your patron, gaining 1d4 favor. It doesn't say So can I do that in time for that one?
Because you can use your free hope feature as much as you've got the hope for it.
I'll do that. Take a d4. An extra 1. Okay.
You were robbed. Your patron's robbed you.
Oh.
My patron is scamming me.
Your patron god of mischief has tricked you once again.
I am going to invoke my patron's sphere, give myself a +2 on it for a favour.
Okay.
Like, I see this woman is in trouble, I'm going to protect her. So, we're going to make a stab. Come on. Big hitty number. It's with fear, but it's a 23.
Oh, that 23 with fear will hit.
Excellent. I'm going to use my remaining 2 favour to do my damage. For 13 damage, I am going to mark a stress to do the kick ability for an extra 2d6 damage. So another 5 damage. They're also pushed back to very close range. Like take a big weapon channeling the divine sort of light of my patron. Do a big slash through this thing. Seeing it still upright, I'll then just like Randy Orton style standing drop kick the fucker back.
Yeah, that initial hit kind of makes it corporeal for a second that you can land the kick. Because it's kind of misty, you kind of kick its core and this kind of the rest of it kind of floats around it as it flies back. Yeah, it didn't take as much as you thought you wanted it to, but
I got it away. That was my goal.
End of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a fear.
You're joking.
You did.
In this economy,
He's bringing more skellies up.
I'm going to have 2 more skeletons rise up out the ground.
Oh,
At which point, I'm going to have all 3 skeletons around Titanya activate and do a swarm attack on her. As these skeletons clawing out the ground from this blast of magic. As they all move in, they are going to take a combined swing at you. 4A, that is a 19 on dice.
Nope.
You're kind of caught off guard by this ghost just flying across in front of you. All these skeletons start just slashing at you, attacking at you, as you try your best to defend yourself from 3 different attacks at once. Can you take 12 points of physical damage?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
You're fine, aren't you? That's the first time you've been hit.
It is the first time I've been
Yeah.
hit. I'll use one slot, one armor, 1 hit point, because that was major damage.
Yeah, I'll say as these things are hitting at you, some of the attacks, again, these are small swords, these aren't particularly strong creatures, but just sheer volume of attacks. Some of them just hit you and kind of nick you at you.
Does anybody mind if I?
No, go ahead.
I want to use Rain of Blades again,
Yeah,
because I will hit 4 of them, I believe.
yeah. Is it very close?
Yeah, throwing blades that strike out at all targets within very close range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, baby! That's a 12 on the hope dice.
Nice.
17 overall with hope.
That will hit all.
Are
all
any of
parties.
them vulnerable?
No.
Boo.
I saw the last bit on the card as well, Vicky.
With your extra damage if they're vulnerable.
2d8 instead of 1.
2 of your companions are vulnerable, but no.
Well, they don't count. +2. Fuck's sake! I'm gonna use not good enough to reroll that one.
Yep.
Again, a 7. That is 9 points of damage to all 4 of them around me.
It's magic damage as well.
Yes.
So they're not halved. That is enough to take out all 3 of the skeletons. Just
Aha!
You love to see it.
these spectral knives kind of rain out, hitting the skeletons, again, kind of blasting them into kind of bones. They crumple down. The wraith kind of shields itself as some of them just kind of pierce through its form. It's looking quite hurt at this point. And that was with hope, right?
It was.
Has the clock ticked down?
It has. It's ticked down to 1.
Does that mean that I'm no longer
Sorry, you are tethered.
untethered?
You're not in timeout anymore.
I'm now tethered again.
As these knives fly out, you manage to kind of climb back into your soul and kind of collect yourself. It's back to you guys.
Do you mind if I take a swing?
Go for it. You've been in timeout.
I have. The wraith that is closest to me, sort of, southeast?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw my sensor out at that
The one that Radahn kicked back.
I believe so. Yes, it would be, yeah.
Yeah, the one that Radahn kicked back that was hit by these knives, and then...
Guys, I'm sorry. That is a 19 with fear. No, that's a 21 with fear, even. I keep forgetting to add my strength trait on.
Yeah, that will hit.
So, that is...
Oh!
9 points of physical damage.
So, yeah.
Take that, you spooky bitch.
Yeah, spooky bitch.
And that is me. What a fun turn. 9 points of physical damage.
Well, here's the thing. So that's 9 physical damage, halved to 4.
Rounded down, are we?
But then it only had 1 hit point left anyway, so do you want to kind of do this?
I think I come out of that kind of untethered state, sort of swing the sensor above my head, and the incense inside catch fire a bit more, and I throw it at this wraith, and the sort of divine heat from that, and the like herbs and things from the forest, they all catch this wraith alight, and it just kind of bathes it in like divine, natural, like magic energy as I just like whack it.
Yeah, I'll even add as you kind of swing it and you hit it, like you hit it for a second, and for a split second, like nothing really happens. Like the impact hits it, as it kind of starts to, you see it almost like a seed planting. That kind of glow starts to like overtake its kind of like, you know, like mist-like form, as it's just almost, this energy just fills it up and then just blasts out, and it's kind of just gone as the energy kind of settles again.
Hell yeah!
I'm going to spend a fear though to have the other one try and attack you. Oh, that is not the best to hit, but you're vulnerable. That is a 9 plus 3 for 12, plus 3 for 15. 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Is it hitting me? Sorry, yeah?
Yeah, hitting you, sorry.
Okay,
yeah. Yep. I would say as this other one kind of moves in again, and this time it's more like, as it reaches at you. It touches you and you still feel that same kind of, you know, that emptiness feeling.
Yep.
Can you have when you have a lack of formative memories? And can you take 15 points of magic damage?
Was that 1-5, sorry?
14.
14.
1-4.
So that is a major threshold. I will spend another armor, which means I have 2 armor left. And I'll drop that to a minor damage.
Cool.
And take 1.
Your armor being used is almost like your body resisting this magic, rather than, you know, a physical actual like armor being damaged, as it's almost like its touch is almost like withering like parts of your body, as it kind of buries its arm through and just touches you and it hits you with that kind of empty blackness, or that intense feeling of just nothingness.
Yeah.
But it's back to you guys.
We've got this ghosty bitch. I'm going to magically speak into the ear of it and just go,
You're a subpar ghost. Of the ghosts. You are like the beta male of ghosts.
that is a 14 with hope.
14 with hope will hit.
It needs to mark a stress, and it is vulnerable.
It can mark a stress. This one hasn't been hit yet as well, so. Your words almost like, because it's like, shh, like let out this kind of shriek. It's out this kind of like, this like groan as it kind of is affected by your words.
I'll step like right, just a couple of like feet across, and I will throw a blade at it.
Yeah, is that
A magic dagger again.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Oops.
And then you get an extra d6 on that because of vulnerability.
That is a 16 with fear.
That wilt.
Now I roll 2d8. It's an 8 and a 5, and then a +2, so 15 points of magical damage.
Magical damage.
Magical damage.
Crazy.
That is a major wound. That is major damage.
Major magical damage.
Yeah, well, severe. No, sorry, that's severe damage.
Oh, severe magical damage.
I am going to spend a fear to have it retaliate, though.
Oh, fuck.
No worries. Titanya, does a 21 hit your AC?
No.
I've been rolling really well. Where are these rolls on I do? That's an 18 on dice. As this creature kind of moves towards you, almost phasing past Lazare and past his attacks, as it's this dark energy, its cold touch kind of hits you and feels you just previous like memories kind of forced into your forefront. Can you tell me a terrifying moment from your childhood?
I'm gonna say she's in some kind of training arena. She's quite young. She's sort of 7 or 8, and there are a significant number of Emberkin all sort of surrounding her, just pointing like all sorts of like flaming weapons at her. Just slowly like getting closer and closer until like she feels the duality pain of like a very gentle stab in the back whilst being burnt at the same time.
Ooh. You feel yourself just pulled back into this memory. Again, the heat from these like flaming weapons, the intensity of it all, the fears there, and then it's just you're brought back to it by this just burst of magic damage from this necrotic creature's touch. Can you take? That is 8 plus 9, so 17 points of magic damage.
Oh god, that's a severe. Okay, I'm gonna take another armor, and then I'm gonna go down to 2.
Yeah.
HP. I dry heave.
Oh. As you're just brought back into the kind of like shock of this creature, just like this undead creature making contact with you. And then it's back to you guys.
I can't do that. I'm just going to try and swing at it with my sensor. Let's have a go. Please be with hope. That would be really nice. That's a crit! I've crit!
Ooh, nice.
Crit.
Go.
I'm going to spend a stress to target an additional creature.
Is it within close range?
Within close range.
Yeah.
Oh. So we're rolling twice, aren't we?
Rolling damage twice, yeah.
On the Wraith. We're hitting the Wraith first. That's who we went for.
Yep.
Plus 3, that's 9. Plus
You also
1,
get on a crit. You also get a stress back as well.
I do. I get a hope and a stress. Hold on. Oh no, I nearly marked a HP then.
You die.
Yeah. That's 10 points of physical damage against that one. Against the Wraith. And then, because it's a crit, and I've marked a stress to hit an additional creature. I'm going to go for the skeleton up top. That's an 8 plus 6. What's that? 14 plus 1, 15 physical damage on the skeleton.
Oh, well, 15 is more than the 2 hit points it has.
Nice.
By killing that skeleton, you have knocked the count down to 0.
Hey.
Oh.
So, the ritual's complete.
The ritual's complete. I'm going to then spend 3 hope, if you don't mind, seeing Titanya get haymakered by this ray.
Absolutely fucking wrecked.
I'll clear a hit point on Titania.
Thank you.
You hit this wraith in the back again. Attack doesn't take as much as you want, but you kind of hit it and lets out this scream as this incense kind of burns it, with that kind of taking to harm it as it turns around and kind of shrieks at you with this. As you arc your spirit weapon back the other way, the skeleton who's still just picking himself up, you hit it in like the torso, and this divine energy kind of blasts out and just completely takes it down. As that happens, you see the arcanist and the keystone kind of fall to the ground with just a blast of energy. As you feel this soundless explosion kind of erupt, the wraith kind of holds itself as kind of the energy, this like almost like soundless wave kind of hits it and kind of forces it to almost like, like cover itself. as all the skeletons, not there are anymore, but if there were any skeletons, they'd have been dissipated from the fight. But you see the skeleton, the wraith is still just about holding its form, but not looking too good. And then you rolled a crit, didn't you? So
I did.
yeah. So
It is still us, I suppose.
actually, I'm gonna use a fear to have it attack because you've hit it,
Oh my goodness.
and it's got advantage on hitting you.
Well,
Oh, that might not hit though.
try it, you spooky wanker.
Well, that's a 7 on dice, +3 for a 10, and then +5 on my d6 for a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, well, in that case,
That might not hit. you.
well, it's because I saw the 7 on dice and then I just rolled.
My evasion's 9.
Oh, well. I'll say as this creature moves forward, holding itself, kind of its form flickering, struggling to stay together, as it hits you for 16 points of magic damage.
I'll spend another armor slot. I've got one left. Reduce that damage from a major threshold to a minor, and take 1 hit point.
I just read the Forest Wraith stat block and realised that I've been using just their Memory Delve attack, but they actually can just attack from far range and do 2d6 plus 8 magic damage on that. But didn't know that, but
hey, look, it happens. It happens to us all.
I was like, Memory Delve, make an attack roll against a creature. On a success, they will fly into melee and hit them. And I was like, let's just do that. But, well, I'll say as you kind of, it hits you almost like, again, like withering your kind of arm as you kind of try to block this creature, trying to almost block an attack. But it just kind of having to make contact with you. As back to you guys. You see the arcanist at this point. It's kind of just, she can see the combat going on, but she's kind of just, catching her breath from the amount of energy she's expended.
I'll jump in and I'll give it a fucking stab. That's a 12 with fear. That's a 1 on the hope dice. You fucking love to see it.
Oof.
That is 12 does not hit.
Fuck. Fuck.
Have you got? Can you do anything with your favour?
No, because I spaffed it all.
No, I don't have any.
Oh, well, you've missed by 1.
Oh,
I spaffed all my favour earlier. No, there's nothing. There's nothing I
got
can do.
nothing left.
No, there's no experience I could try and justify either. No, I've missed with fear.
Oh, I'm going to use the life drain attack I just learned here. As you swing at it, then it kind of moves back as it like channels its fingers as you feel this energy stick to you, as it almost like siphons energy from you. Like how Gul'dan does it.
Yep.
That's not good. Like that kind of tries to almost pull your like soul out of you. The attack it apparently could have done from far range this entire time. Oh, that might not hit though. That is a 9 to hit.
9.
Yeah.
No, it does not.
No, in that case, yeah. As it tries to almost use this energy to drain you, to drain your life from you, you're able to kind of shake off and resist this magical effect.
Nice try, you spooky bitch. Tanya, stab this fuck in the back of the head.
Stab, 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 stab.
I'm gonna do my thing so I can do the other thing with the flamey shit. That made sense, right?
Yes.
Sure.
You're gonna do the thing to stab it in the head.
It makes sense to me, but let's just say it back just for our audience. Just because they didn't understand what you just said.
I am going to mark a stress and set my blade on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will move up to this and I will do a smacky.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Oh, baby! A critical!
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. On 12 as well. The biggest of crits.
The bestest of crits.
There's a number you need to beat here.
Okay, so that is 1d6 fire. So 6 fire. Oh, my normal blade does magical damage too.
That number seems slightly more reachable now. Yeah.
So it's 8 plus 6, and then 1d8 plus 1d6. That is another 6.
Bloody hell.
And I'm going to use not good enough to reroll that one. And so an extra 10. So
10 on top of 14, 24.
yes.
That is more than its severe threshold of 14. Ooh. It only had 2 health left anyway, so how would you like to do this?
I am going to take up all of that pent-up angst, all of that pent-up aggression that this cunt has just made me feel from the fact that he's just violently baffed me back to my goddamn childhood. I am going to take my blade, I am going to set it on fire, and in the interim, set my hair on fire and have my eyes become so, like, glowy that they look on fire as well. And I am going to stab him directly in the throat.
Nice.
Its focus is entirely on Radar trying to kind of siphon his energy. It sees you at the last second as you run up. As you stab your blade kind of into it, this magical energy pierces through it, and the energy is kind of, this flame kind of pulses out, kind of igniting it. As Radar, you feel this energy kind of gripping you drop, as it just kind of screams, as it just dissipates into the kind of fog, into the mist, into the ground, as just there's this kind of blast of energy as it's just gone, like with no sense of it left.
And you just see this burning person behind it.
You know, like when the sun's really low and you have to like shield your eyes a little bit. I do that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, whoa.
And yeah, after that, you kind of see the arcanist kind of catching her breath. It seems to be over.
I'll turn to the arcanist. Were you able to sort that keystone?
You see she's like sweat, so it kind of drips across her brow. She catches her breath. Yes, you fought very hard, I saw as well. Not that I'm surprised, of course. The king keeps good company, and I'm just very glad you were here. Oh. Yes, it's done.
I think we all did very well.
You see, looking at her, like, she looked older. Like, you know, like you. Well, before, I think I said she was hard to gauge if this was like a spry young creature or an older. Looking at her form seems older, definitely. Like, her, like, bug-like face, like, almost has more wrinkles in it, as it looks like this kind of magic has been somewhat taxing on her, or maybe whatever glamour she had. This faded such from this.
How's about we go for a sit down and a cup of tea?
Maybe I should make you make a mushroom stroganoff.
Ah!
What you wanted, yes?
Now we're talking.
A hearty meal after a well fought battle.
Yeah, you see, I'm going to kind of wave it on a bit and say over the next kind of, she spends a bit of time kind of collecting some mushrooms from the Vale, takes the cart back to her house, lets you all in, starts cooking we're using her magic, brew a stroganoff that isn't done yet, but you can smell cooking in like a magical crock pot. Working this magic whilst also kind of looking at this giant lion's head rune stone that you've got kind of in her home. The keystone will probably need a week, maybe more, to allow the magic to settle. It's too volatile to transport currently. I'll also have to watch it just to make sure nothing cracks or gains sentience, any of the like.
Gain sentient?
Sentient, yeah.
Yes, it's unfortunate, magic's it's an art, not a science. Just to make sure nothing irregular happens. You saw those creatures, yes? They were
spooky.
Yeah, there's something wrong in there's something wrong in the forests. I worry. But now's not the time for that. It's just please gather yourselves, have a nice hot meal and a bath. You'll have to wait a week before transporting this anyway, yes?
When you say there's something wrong with the forest.
Well, as I said before, something, in my opinion, the natural balance of things seems to be skewed in some way. I'm not sure on the specifics, but something seems very wrong in the Sablewood.
Okay.
As we pull out of the arcanist's home and out of the forest itself to view the verdant expanse and the forest, you see off to the north, quite far away, stone spires breaking through the tree line, each with a flame flickering like a beacon. As she continues speaking, there are spires to the west of here, several hours away. I felt it on the way to the ritual. I believe there's a strange power coming from there.
Oh.
I worry, but if you've got time to spend, I'd recommend maybe looking into it.
Yes.
Pretty good
I
idea.
would like to do that.
There are fires in the spires, and I worry if they should be lit or if they should be extinguished. We haven't had heroes in the Sablewood in quite some time, so I believe it would all be very beneficial if you could help.
Interesting. This has piqued my interest, these spires, and I suppose corruption, if you will, of
Pokes and spires.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, as I said, rest up, and tomorrow we can reconvene, and I can show you my map and what I can share of this. Is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
I don't think so for me, but I mean...
My notes after that says, and that's where we're going to end today's session. But yeah, that was the quick start. The Sablewood Messengers. Beyond the Sablewood, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Hell yeah.
It is called the Sablewood Messengers. I assume it is.
I think so. I don't know.
I enjoyed that.
That was great.
That was fun.
I had a lot of fun with that.
I know, because I know we've all got a bit, like usually on these games sometimes we're playing them blind, but this one we kind of all had a bit more experience kind of going into it. It's why I didn't actually I was a bit worried because I was like, that initial final combat was balanced for 4 players, I think. And obviously it's 4 players with obviously pre-generated PCs, so maybe they know a bit more about what they're balancing around, but you guys did really good. And I was kind of like, I can always use fear and stuff to balance if and when I need to anyway, but that was really fun.
That was good. It was really, really fun. I like that a lot.
I'm sad it's over.
Yeah, I want to play some more.
But no, it's been really, really fun.
Oh, this has been really fun. I like playing a Seraph. That's really cool. I really like the system. I think it's really fun. I like the range as well for like when you're like fighting things. There's just a lot of things in it that to me make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And are really enjoyable.
This is better than Dungeons and Dragons, so stop playing Dungeons and Dragons, please. Thank you.
I think it's been fun. I've been a little bit sort of burnt out on D&D in terms of like, because we as a group have played it for so long. It's nice to have another like twist on the fantasy genre that still feels adjacent to it.
Yeah, I get that, because once you've played enough D&D, like, I don't know, like you just stop getting surprised by and amazed by stuff. I find you kind of lose that like wanderlust. I just like it when it's like, oh, here's an ability or a cool new thing, and you can hear your players be like, whoa! Like I remember like the first time I had like a dragon do like a breath attack, and everyone was like, oh my god! Like I feel with D&D, I don't really have that as much anymore.
Dragons in my Dungeons and Dragons game.
But I just find it's like good to have. I don't know. Like I find other games have that surprise. Even like the Wraiths being like they hit you and you have to pull a memory out from your, like it forces you as a player to have character, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening, and we really hope you enjoyed this series. This was such a fun project to put together, and a really fun game to play on the show. If you want to check out Daggerheart yourself, I'll put a link in the show notes, where you can also get this quick start adventure for free. If you do want to check out more and help support the show, also please use our affiliate links, because that way we get a little back and it helps us out a little. Music and sound effects are from Fesliyan Studios and Pixabay. Additional music is from Son of a Die. I'll put a link to their Bandcamp in the show notes. If you do want to support the show, please do give us a follow on our socials. I'll put links to them down in the show notes, and we even have a Discord server where you can talk to the community and see potential updates on what we might be playing next. Join us next time, we'll be playing something completely different, probably something in a completely different genre entirely. Take care.